What's up, gang? It's Delty from DeltyIsGaming.com here to do a video on my day 2 impressions. We're going to do a quest, do some more combat. I'm going to talk about overall what I've thought so far. And real quick, I am pretty impressed with the console. This beta has been gone very smooth. It is incredibly well done. I thought this game console would be a dumbed down version of ESO, and in fact it's anything but. I think they streamlined the user interface, the controls, to give a good incentive to play this on consoles. I'm still a PC at heart and will always be, just because of the amount of customization and stuff that you have. But right now, this is incredible. I'm starting to get the hang of combat now. Hopefully you can see that once I kill some people here. Of course, I'm jumping around like a maniac. That doesn't look good. Block! Use this. I died too early. Come here. And I got my green dragon plus, so that's always good. Alright. This guy is freaking hard to kill. Which brings up another point. I noticed the non-champion points that I have, well, my usual champion points, I'm just nuking everything. I also noticed the lack of add-ons really, I think, hinders the game. Simply because I can't see all the things I can see on the map. Like, I could see the delves, the dungeons, I could see what quest I needed to go and where. It's like destinations is a really, really good add-on that I can't even see now. So that's missing. One other thing that's missing, I think, that's going to be really important if they want this to succeed well, is group chat. Chatting right now is kind of weirdly done. It's based on, basically, you have to have the in-game chat through voice, why people get nearer in your group. And there's not really any way to chat with people through text. Now, I think that's coming in the game later, but right now it's pretty hard to communicate with people if they don't use a mic. And so that's a downside. The no add-ons is a big downside, especially when it comes to buffs and debuffs. Like that, I honestly think needs to change somehow. They really need some way to show you what you're doing in terms of damage. Otherwise, you're just basically flying blind. And the destinations, I don't know where my sky shards are. I mean, I memorized most of them so I can get them. But if you're a new player, you know, you're going to be exploring a lot. And that could be a bad or good thing depending on what type of player you are. I mean, my very first time experiencing this, as far as, you know, a year ago to now, it's night and day a better game. It's night and day a better game. You guys on the console will get a game 1,000 times better than what we got on the PC. I'm not even making that up. It is way crisp, way cleaner. I have way less bugs than I do on PC, even now on console. And in fact, that's one of the things I'm kind of mad about, is the user interface and some of the options here on console is better. There's like 16 character slots on the console. I mean, there's actually a lot of better things. The user interface for grouping, I used it today, and guess what? 2 minutes, boom, I'm in a dungeon doing group content. I mean, look at this. The group finder, look how clean and easy and functional this is to use. It tells you what level, it's a 4-player dungeon, these are, you know, veteran dungeons, these are whatever. I mean, look at that. That's clean. That's easy to use. That's intuitive. That's the kind of stuff that I want on the PC. And it feels like now, unfortunately, I hate to say this, but it feels like the PC people got the shaft in this game because the console's just, it's cleaner. So yeah, you're definitely not going to get a dumbed down version. As far as controls and so forth, I've gotten used to the combat. I'm still not as, you know, fluent as I'd like to be. But I can pretty well do all the things I need to do. Bar swapping, I do have level 15, so I got bar swap. I'll show you what that looks like. Boom, there's a using ultimate there. So yeah, bar swapping is pretty easy. It's basically the left directional pad. You're gonna need to rebind it because you have to move with your left thumbstick. And so if you're doing bar swaps in the middle of combat while moving, it's hard because you have to take your hand off to move it there. Same thing with blocking. You know, you have to tap your left 2 trigger, then your back. So it's going to be hard. I'm going to rebind it later. But like, people don't even know how to equip 2 weapons. Essentially, you go to your inventory and then your main hand and offhand. That's essentially your bar 1. So if you have a main hand as a staff, it basically counts for 2 slots. So if you do sword and shield in your back bar, which is this, that's how you do that. And then also going to your skills is pretty easy. So you have a weapon, it goes to your skill bar, whatever you're currently equipped, and you hit triangle to swap it. And that's all. So basically you place those abilities just like you would normally. So it's not as fast per se to move it around, but it's just as functional. So it took me, 10 seconds to mess with it. And oh, there's a lure book. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the console version. I will still be playing PC mainly, but man, you guys are gonna get something that's special. I'm really excited that I was part of this beta. It feels really cool to be a part of this and get all this information out to you. So as far as combat goes, you got the sprinting, the controls I showed off yesterday. You have blocking and then interrupts. And so dodge rolling feels kind of natural now, and blocking and defensive. I'm still getting used to the buttons to click and the ultimates. Also, synergy requires you to click 2 buttons at once. It's triangle and O. Click that to get a synergy, and L1, R1 is the ultimate. So I don't have as much control because on my PC version, I can do things with 1 button instead of 2. Just because you have so much more buttons. I did also hook a keyboard up to my PlayStation today, so I could do chat and typing and stuff like that. That was easy. And logging in is actually really easy. You don't have to enter your password every single time. Once you link your account, boom, you click 2 buttons and you're in. Also, I couldn't get into PvP today. I had 2 crashes trying to enter PvP. I don't know if that's just because the server's down or unintended or what. But, yeah, so that happened. What is this? Oh, puzzle? Is this a puzzle? Oh my god, I hate puzzles. What? What is this? No, I don't want to talk to the crazy dead lady. Ritual candle, there we go. Oh no, it's a puzzle. Hold on. No, I don't want to talk to Ingrid. Okay, there's a rage moment. So click this heart. Yes, that's the first heart. Then the candle? Yes? Uh-oh, puzzle solved, baby. Puzzle solved, the hype is real! Yeah! Get up, you crazy lady. Who's Rose? And I'm gonna go kick his butt. Okay, so it's overall pretty good so far. Inventory, I'm always short on deck space. Look, inventory full. I did not even plan to do that, and I'm not even lying. That's just kind of how it goes. I've also noticed that lack of champion points, the add-ons, and then also the lack of the 10% XP boost that you get for being a subscriber, it's really noticeable. It's really noticeable. So I've been leveling a lot slower. And a lot slower also because I don't know where all the delves are. Delves are really, really valuable for clearing content like this. And these world bosses, so you just have to explore and find them, or have like a map that shows them all. So I'm a little bit slower to do it, and I'm relying on quests more than delves, because usually on the PC version when I'm leveling, I can just go find the delves, the dungeons, the dolmens, the world bosses, and that's how I blow through levels. So here it's a little bit slower. So day 2, in summary, I like this version of this game. This is going to be incredible for you console players. I mean, almost nothing but positive things to say about this. The downside is, I think that looking back, it's like, I wish we could have got the same quality on the PC, the same lack of bugs, the same, group interface, the same grouping tool. Like, I want this on console or PC. I don't want the PC to get shattered and lost, and basically they don't take care of the PC players, because I can see that happening, especially since this game will blow up on consoles. But that's my 2 cents on it. I hope you guys like this video, and more to come. I'm trying to get to level 20 maybe tomorrow, and have a couple more videos coming out to you. So thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and more videos to come.